Ford said we're at crossroads. Not weird, but the crossroads in the wood. Terry was scouting for you.
Yes, that sounds
I
right.
think that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't we get to the crossroads and
Um,
you said there were less people going east-west than north-south, and we were gonna continue east?
like there was like um
There's more recent traffic north south than east
yeah.
west.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact wording you used, but it made me think that it was like more wagons than just foot travel.
Yeah.
So like I said, I can't remember what exact wording you used, but
Me either.
yeah, it made me think like, oh, those are wheels, not
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
and uh I'm not going to say that this is to scale or anything like that, but I'm going to say that the party's roughly here while I am now there, roughly.
Yeah, because you hopped across the.
Yeah,
Because he dove headfirst into the bushes.
yeah.
Mhm.
Supermaned it.
Like, I basically sprinted along the path and then dove in.
Yeet.
That
Why
makes
me you?
that makes me think of that Diablo's cartoon thing.
Mm.
Carbot animations where he just like leaps behind a rock.
It was. If I remember right, it was later in the day, but not nighttime yet. Also,
Something like that, yeah.
remember right. So y'all have the. Yeah, because I think it was like I'm saying like what 3:34 ish, if we're gonna throw time on it. Y'all also don't know how big the force is or anything like that. You're unsure exactly where you're at because while I have drawn that just most fabulous of maps, you don't actually have one, and it is also not to scale. And also, the forest is a little man. Uh, that's really it. Are y'all gonna keep? I guess, are y'all gonna keep going just up it? Are y'all gonna try and just move to it? Y'all gotta kind of. Sorry. Yeah, up to you guys. Where y'all gonna? Terry is now in his spot across the road. Y'all are coming onto the intersection.
I'm still just a little concerned about the intersection itself, just because it is a decent spot for literally anybody to come from anywhere. Um, so I'm going to wait until like what did we end up deciding is like rather than it being like 50 feet ahead, it was like more like
We're pushing to like 100 yards
yeah. Um,
because 50 feet is like, hey guys, there's a trap as they're getting their faces caved in by angry
Yeah.
people with rocks.
yeah. Uh, I'm going to like basically have that distance,
Okay.
and then start moving forward, like on my own, just so that way if something that I missed or whatever pops out, I can at least try to make it back before several rounds.
Everybody's dead. I mean, yeah, what you said.
I'm going where the wagons go, and
uh, mm, see, I really want to see if I can stealth it, but I know I'm not gonna be able to. Also, I have a horse.
Well, I mean, again, like it's easy to just tie the horse to the chain,
But pretty
but
soon
like,
it's
what
gonna.
what were you gonna try and stealth is the question.
Like, sneak through the woods beside the, not too far from the road, but beside it to make me feel like I'm doing something. Kind of like Kronk, only not without my theme.
Humming your stealth theme.
Very quietly. Hold on. Let me get my.
It's gonna literally be everybody's gonna be left. He's gonna have all of the important shit.
I mean, I'm not going that far, but I just want to be beside. I don't know. I feel like doing something.
Are you?
Go for
I
it.
mean, well, you can. Well, I was gonna say you could do that if you want, but you've got Terry is already pulling Vanguard. You could also fall back and be just a rear guard for it too.
Okay.
It's more one of those like play to your strengths. I'm not going to tell you not to hit that stealth button, but
Okay. No. This is what I've got in my head. I can bring up the rear, but still be in the woods. It doesn't matter if I'm actually stealthy or not. I just want to see if I can.
for
It's a high
Well,
number.
shit.
I like
That-
that number.
that's actually not terrible.
I mean, you rolled an 18 and somehow got a 17, but
It was meant to be. Sage does dumb stuff, but sometimes it works out.
yeah, not gonna lie though, if regardless if you rolled a natural 20 or a natural 1, I was going to say that you disappeared into the horse's ass.
I mean, that's a big ass. But also no.
So you're also tying your horse up and hoofing it.
Yes.
Okay, so it is now the bard and the blind man.
Just
With
out of
wagon.
curiosity, sorry,
ahead.
which side of the forest are you going to be in?
Yeah, because you got Terry's down here.
Oh,
Carry.
I didn't realize that. Okay. Where is the wagon? Because I didn't see this little map.
In the middle of the road.
Yeah, this isn't to scale, but the X
Yeah.
is basically
Okay.
where the group is.
Okay, so you're here, and
Yeah.
I'll go over here somewhere. Like,
Okay, so
be
you're going to
back.
rear guard on the opposite side of the road.
Yeah.
So you're just going to have to hop that road. And I'm just going to assume like you're kind of doing this while everything is
Oh,
slow rolling down the.
when we get here, I want to roll. I want to roll across the road.
Well, I was about to say, as all of this is going, Terry has no idea actually what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
He's still scooting ahead.
You have motivated me to try to be stealthy and cool like
Well,
you.
Go
Uncool,
ahead.
apparently.
Invisible in the woods. I want to do that.
I mean, again, she thought it
Well,
was cool.
Y'all are coming up on the intersection. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So y'all roll past the intersection. Terry is, me,
Yeah.
up there. Sage, go ahead and make your acrobatics to roll across the intersection.
I already did
Hi.
that.
Oh, okay.
I rolled
I
it.
really hope you fucking nat one that shit.
I didn't, and that 20'd.
Oh, you get to describe your fancy little critical success as you bounce across the intersection.
I mean, I just lay down and roll across the road. It's not fancy or nothing. I just imagine like.
I'm imagining a 5-year-old doing fucking really shitty cartwheels.
That's how I wanted to do it.
I was thinking lay on your belly and then roll.
I mean, I could do that. I like the idea of going head over heels the whole way there, get up and do it again.
Not even a cartwheel. You just kind of lean over, just fall forward on your ass, and then do it again. Oh my god. Okay, we all made it across that.
You know how the kids do it.
Sage is now mentally 7.
It's fun.
I mean, she already was, wasn't she?
Shh, we don't talk about that.
Alcoholic 7-year-old. It's like that Russian kid that drinks vodka. Which Russian kid? All of them.
Well, the next couple hours are fairly uneventful. The road is.
I'll do that at the next one.
Whoever can, just pop a knowledge local. I was trying to think of what knowledge to use, but that makes more sense.
I cannot.
Well, that's garbage.
I cannot.
Oh my god.
That works.
Okay, just pretend none of y'all know this because Terry knows. The road does seem to be very empty for just time of year and time of day. The whole time y'all been in there, there's nothing. You haven't come across any other travelers or anything like that. And this is a fairly main route as far as. It's not the most direct route from the port to the capital, but it is a main route from the larger town y'all are going to toward the port town and the capital. It has been fairly quiet. Make of that what you will. Also, I need to see this. Wait. Sorry. No, fuck. Also, Terry, make a perception because you're ahead of the group.
Natural 2.
Uh, this way. Okay, one second. I have to. What's your character sheet? I was going to ask you, and I realized I can just see everything you have. Boop. Okay.
Feel free to take control if you need to.
Oh, no, I needed to look at your just the front page. Yeah, okay, it's a couple hours later. Okay, I'll just ask the group this. Do you want me to just say shit out loud and assume everybody else says it, or for some things, do you want me to whisper them to the person? I'll just throw this to the group.
Honestly, depends on what it is to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking as far as, like, if there's, like, special knowledge with, like, the page or something like that, then would whisper it to somebody, but, like, with this figure, he's probably going to relay everything back to us when he can.
This will go to Terry, though, because this will determine several things. My shift key doesn't.
I'd say whichever makes it better in the moment.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's like in this particular case, it's kind of odd just because, like,
Yeah, like you're not with the group, but you're.
Yeah, like, if I really need to relay it, I can break what I'm doing and make my way back, right? But at this point in time, if there's something that only I can see, it doesn't make sense for the others to know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, basically, yeah, much like what Nicole said, it more or less just depends on what's going on at the time. I can't imagine there'd be too much that I wouldn't just pass on, like
Yeah.
if I'm in the group.
Well, this kind of. I'm sending it just to you because there's several ways you could handle it.
Right. while Reg's getting that stuff prepped up, is there anything that the others that haven't had a chance to say or do things want to say or do?
I don't see our blind monk doing any barrel rolls. Yeah, I was just saying, like, it's up to if y'all have any ideas or there's something you want to do or a question you want to ask, throw it out there because I kind of told Nicole earlier, I can't answer questions I don't know that are being asked, if that makes sense. Like, seriously, if y'all have a stupid idea you want to try or you think you have a very dumb question that's going to lead to something even dumber, go for it. I'm not going to frown on it.
That's why I rolled across the road.
Um, I am going to break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. No,
I want some.
I'm going to find a nice sturdy stick, roughly club sized. If I have to break it off of a tree, I will.
Oh boy.
I mean, there's several branches just laying on the ground.
We're in a forest. If you couldn't find a stick or a tree, I'd be concerned.
No, but yeah, but I mean, like, okay, there's a big difference between here's a dinky little stick and here's a nice looking club, right?
Yeah.
Don't ask Sage to find you a club. She's going to bring you back a fucking switch and tell you to figure it out.
Switches hurt though. But no, Sage is smart enough to tell the difference between a club and a switch. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
So she probably got
and
spanked with a switch when she was a kid. Anyway.
yeah, I don't think I didn't really set up anything. Like while getting that club prepared, I'm going to let's see how am I still roughly half ahead or have I?
I was going to ask, would you have
Hi.
stepped it back up to full since you're past the?
No.
How I guess how far past have you got or have we gotten from the?
Oh, y'all have moved. Like I said, this is a hour and a half ish later.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah, like y'all have gone well up the path. I kind of assumed you had spread back out, but I should have asked first.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm trying to think of what I have. All right. So while getting that club ready, basically, I'm going to take out my water skin from my pack and toss it into the road, and keep slowly advancing after that, and hope that that means something to other people.
Yeah, I mean, you can, but you're also rolling behind the cart.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely do a perception.
Oh boy.
You don't see Terry, but you do see something come out of the woods up where you kind of figure he's holding. You know, because again, y'all have talked about that. You know, again, you're not sure what it is, but you see something come out of the woods and like flop into the road.
Okay. Well,
And now again, you are definitely close enough to the group to relay. I mean, if anybody else wants to make the perception to see if y'all can see anything too.
I was gonna say I'm on the cart looking straight down the path, so
Oh yeah, well yeah, you see like again, he's 100 meters ahead, so you still can't tell exactly what, but you're pretty sure that. Well, you see again the same thing. Terry throws something out of the woods, but you're much more sure it was Terry. And
I'm still gonna relay it. I'm gonna run up there to the cart. Psst, psst. Hey, guys! Guess what I saw? I saw something come out of the woods. Did you see it too?
imagine her like yelling that at the top of her lungs.
No. She's trying to be quiet. Psst,
No,
hey,
I didn't see
guys!
it.
Why not? No.
Tonga
Well, this is
gestures his head in her vague direction.
Oh, she
Stares at
temporarily
her.
forgot.
Terry, throw another perception for me, because I'm assuming you're going into really looking mode.
Yeah. 1 second here. Well, that's better
Jesus.
than the 10.
So, how far away is this?
It's about 100 meters up the road.
Okay.
I don't like. I guess I say like, are y'all going to try and slow down since there's something? Or are y'all going to try and rush up to meet him?
Like we
I
we
ain't the
def-
one driving the I was gonna say tractor, the cart.
Through the woods.
We're stealthy, yo.
Yeah, like I just realized we never actually discussed like what we would do if we actually found something. Like
Yep.
we just kind of discussed everything up to that point.
Yeah. All right.
So I
Here's
was
what's
just
going to
like,
happen.
yeah. So I was just like, huh. I hope this means something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, like
Probably
because
would
Terry
make
has you have no idea what Terry is trying to relay to you. Terry has no idea what your reactions to anything he has done will be.
I was
We're-
gonna say, yeah, but if he's ahead and he's trying to signal us, we should probably not leave him hanging.
Speed up. Let's go. Got it. That's probably a bad idea.
And it would probably be an even worse idea to leave the cart behind.
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea what the like in this particular situation, what the best reaction from you guys would even be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
so-
and you can see, like, I was gonna say, they don't know what that means. Like, is water bottle? Hold on a minute. There's something here, or is it? Oh my God, I'm being violated in the woods. Come help me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, could you imagine if I went with my first instinct and threw a stick out there?
Yeet. That would be. You don't even like throw it out there. You throw it like way up, so it just kind of like falls from the sky into the path. Branch just like, oh well, that must mean nothing. Y'all need to work out like a flag system or something.
Well, I mean, like I said, like
Series of
thought of
whistles.
we thought of basically everything but like this, or like we thought of everything up to this point.
Yeah, we thought of everything up to when we actually had to do something. Good job, team. We really knocked this one out of the park.
Is the cat winning?
I moved him. He's been trying to get on my shoulders all night, and I said no, and he don't like it. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
It had to do with what we were doing, and I just completely lost it. I think it was something along the lines of like if there was a fight, the Sage would fight, but I did not think about anything up to this point.
So you also realize that you basically like broke your stealth immediately.
Yep, no, you are no longer stealthy.
No, I know. I just wanted to see if I could. There was no point in it. I didn't have to do that. I just did it because I wanted to.
Good on you. It's super funny. Like you go, like you hop off your horse, go into the woods, just like roll around in the mud a little bit.
Exactly. Be like, man, Terry's been gone for a really long time. Let me go see if I can disappear like him. Go in the woods to the side. I imagine, she was stealth. She stayed out of the way, and then get to the road and just roll over it. And that wasn't stealthy anymore, but she tried.
There. So y'all still haven't. Are y'all like hi-ho silvering up the path, or this is actually important? I kind of need to know the answer to that one.
No,
I'm just going
Y'all,
away.
all three of
Cautious
you need to
approach.
consensus here. You got 3 people, 2 out of 3. The eyes have it. Are y'all gonna just yellow up the road, or
I'm down for yellowing up the road.
I'm driving the wagon and I'm leaning towards cautious approach.
I like to imagine she looks over at Smash Mouth and she's just like, "We need to go. There was something that came out of the woods. We need to go." She still doesn't realize it was a. What did you throw out there? A stick?
a water skid.
Okay. I honestly missed that. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. Okay. Okay, you threw water. Okay. Yeah, she still has no idea what it was. Yeah, I just want to see.
are you about to take off on your own?
I'm not that fast.
On a horse, you might be.
That is true. But I remember how I failed at riding earlier and had to go in circles with my horse for a little bit, so I think I went in circles. That's kind of fuzzy from last week, but I know I failed my ride check. I just go with the rest of the group. Pester you though. Hey, go faster. Go faster.
I say like stopped in the middle of the road.
Please don't push me out of the wagon.
I like how all of y'all have horses, and at this point, 3 people are riding on the fucking wagon.
'Cause
And
that's
one is
what
on
this
foot.
shit-
I
Somebody's
feel
gonna
like I
want
have the
to
best
take
excuse here.
My horse doesn't like me anymore. Okay, we going slow.
cautious approach.
Thank you, Reg.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
And again, like you can see what all is going on back there. They are not being quiet at all.
Right. Alright, just to clarify, you guys are still going slow, or you're speeding up?
I think we decided to slow down because of
Like
the
half
water.
speed, cautious approach.
But being loud as shit. All right.
Yeah, more like keeping our eyes open. It's like, well,
Sage has no volume control. Sorry.
I mean, at least she hasn't started screaming for Terry yet and asking if he's okay up the road ahead of us.
Yeah, that's in a couple minutes.
She gets excited. Okay.
Um.
Oh, I have the perfect roll for that.
God. She's literally like bouncing up and down on the fucking back of the wagon.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
as fast as I can while still trying to maintain stealth. I will re-roll if I have to. I'm going to try to make my way back to them, or like back to the group, but stay within the woods even
Yeah,
when I get there.
your stealth is still good too, unless you say like you're just gonna fucking haul ass.
All right. And yeah, basically like let me know when I get there. Let them continue, or let them do something if they want to.
Yeah, we'll just roll through that real quick. Any of y'all gonna do anything? Or are you still just gonna ride and wait to see anything else from Terry?
I'm just waiting.
Well, if we haven't heard anything, I'm probably either pinging a detect magic or trying to look and see what it was he was trying to warn us about.
Well, you can throw another perception if you want, real quick. But again, you're a good bit behind where he was at.
No, definitely.
Yeah, you just
No.
you're pretty sure it was a water skin now though.
That looks delicious.
Yeah, I'll say you're back at the thing. You know, as weird as it is, we'll say they got about a quarter of the way there. You met them 3/4 of the way back.
All right. So when I get there, I'm not gonna pop out of the woods, but just loud enough for hopefully them to hear me. I'm going to say that there's definitely people ahead, inside the woods. On my side, I do not know if they're people on the other side, like on the north side, but there is something over there as well. And hopefully we're basically just keeping pace at the moment, rather than
Yeah.
just sitting out,
Honestly.
sitting out in the open.
Grab on, Terry, while we roll.
Yes.
Did well, this is probably a dumb question, but did they
Ask
look
it
like
anyway.
friendly?
I
Well,
don't. People hiding in the woods.
You
on
never
an
know.
abandoned road.
I have no idea what this guy was saying, but it definitely sounded like he was hitting somebody
Oh, that's not good.
or something. So probably not friendly, unless if he's the one in trouble.
Hmm. This is out of character, but I'm trying so hard not to play her like Rinks and be like nosy about everything that she.
Ooh, ooh, what's this?
Ooh, what's
Nuzzles.
this?
I mean, she technically can. She's kind of dumb.
I want to do the curiosity kills thing again.
Well, it sure killed multiple times.
I found a roommate of bodies because of my curiosity.
Nuzzles the unconscious girl.
He also ate a fucking spear in the chest because, you know.
Button do.
I miss him. Okay, well, I'm curious now to see what's going on over there.
All right, George.
I'm not a monkey.
You want to be a decoy?
I can tank things. I can take a hit. I'm a tough girl. And
More like I was gonna leave the two melees on the frickin' wagon to ride down the middle and then probably stealth up the other side. What do you?
I mean, that's not a bad plan. That is actually a thought out thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is true.
I was gonna say, because if they jump out at you guys, you're set to go. I'm wearing leather.
That's true. They cannot get into my bubble. Because then I'll have to back up.
And I had to imagine Sage just saying this shit literally out loud.
Uh-huh.
This is what she is thinking.
This is my no square.
Exactly.
Personal space.
She's small, but she's like most of my characters. She's like a chihuahua. She's small and angry.
Yaps a lot and then gets punted across the yard.
No, small and angry, and she'll bite your ankles. She's 5'3" and 115 pounds, but she can wield a polearm pretty good. Take a lot of hits.
I mean, I guess the next question is Kunga okay with this line of reasoning?
What
How
was
does-
the line of reasoning I couldn't follow?
It's okay, Kunga. I'll be your eyes. I'll drive the wagon.
I was gonna hand her the reins, hop off on the other side, and go ahead and get my fire arrows ready.
In the forest.
Yep, that's the plan. Now you're catching on.
Fire?
No, not yet.
Forest fire.
That's after you launch a couple arrows.
It's
gonna be one of those things where it's like-
be a good job.
5 days later, you hear about like half of the forest burning to the ground.
I don't know.
And
I'm gonna
the
piss off
plan
a
there
lot.
was you two melee get to keep hey diddle diddling right up the middle while the other two
Stealth
go
on the
in the
sides.
woods. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Because just let me know when I get within 60 feet of something happening,
Okay.
so I can start perception checking.
Just the way you said that was really funny.
Why?
I don't know why. Just let me know when I'm within 60 feet of something happening.
Yeah.
It's almost like a ready to action. Like
Essentially, like, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You're
It's
ready. Sight.
Oh, my perception is the best within 60 feet.
Yeah.
As soon as something hits that 60 feet, let me know. That's pretty much all I can do.
Smash Mouth, you're responsible for whistling at me when we get within 60 feet.
No,
Of anything.
I was gonna say
That's
I don't have
not
to
what he
whistle.
meant, Nicole. I will tell him as the DM when he is within 60 feet of things touching the ground.
Whoosh.
No, this does not rely on the party going, hey, you're within 60 feet. Can you see this thing? Because by that point, I'm pretty sure he will have heard it.
Yeah, I will have known that it's there.
I'm going to give Nicole a minute to breathe again. And then I'll gotta go towards Smash Mouth to tell her when you were within 60 feet, so she could relay this information back to you.
No, I don't think I need that.
great idea. Laughs all around.
Okay, you're gonna stealth up the side of the path, and then you're gonna whistle real loud.
Yeah, and that's the funniest part too. Yes, yell at me when you're within 60 feet of other things in the woods. No, not even that. Excuse me. Yell at Sage when she is within 60 feet of other things in the woods. So, bust out the tape measure and figure that one out real quick.
I
Say
mean,
that.
you understood what I was going for.
I knew exactly where we were at.
Okay. That's all that really matters.
Is your character intelligent enough to have depth perception?
Mine?
Her intelligence and wisdom are both like 9s. I'm pretty sure both of those stats are 9.
The dumb stat.
Her wisdom might be 8. Yeah, I was right. No, her intelligence is 9. Her wisdom is 8.
Like how you guys went with the whole intelligence equals depth perception. literally too stupid to use both your eyes.
It was less that, and it was more of she doesn't know what 60 feet is. She
She's
has,
laying her pole arm out on the ground and then like flips it end over end to measure out how far she's got to go.
Great, that's
you know what?
6,
I'm gonna keep that away
12.
for later.
How much rope do we need? She just drops her spear out the window.
At least 2, because I can't pick it back up.
All right, well, we're gonna need more than 7 feet because that's how long my spear is. Okay, so we'll just put this way. Everybody could hear the plan. Y'all didn't have to yell it. You know, Terry was right there on the side of the road. Is everybody okay with this plan?
Yeah.
Sage
Yeah.
is still having a heart attack, so. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta make a couple of my rolls real quick. I really can't believe you thought that he needed someone to tell him when he was within 60 feet to see things.
Okay, Hong Kong Fooey, you can see now.
Basically, yeah.
I'm really waiting for the I'm blind, like I'm blind, not deaf moment.
Yes, Nicole, we're continuing to make fun of you for your
I know.
Okay, so I need from Terry and Smash Mouth, I need stealth. Okay, we'll come back to that 9. Excuse me, that
I'm the decoy now.
we'll come back to that one.
What'd you do? Okay. You said you're coming.
My next question for the group is: are you two? I'm trying to how I want to word it. Basically, are y'all going to play Vanguard, or are y'all just going to scooch forward a little bit with with the wagon? Kind of. Basically, are you two looking to get a sneak attack if shit goes down? Or are you two looking to kind of almost trip it?
I'm looking basically for a sneak attack.
Okay.
I don't have sneak attack.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Well, you would
like-
still get a free action, basically.
eh,
If I mean, if
Yeah.
not that.
This is kind of getting into the weeds, and it doesn't really have to be answered right now if you don't want to get into it. But would it be possible for me to basically have a surprise round at the start of combat because nobody knows I'm there?
Yeah, you would still get a surprise.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean like that's basically yeah.
In the way that it does surprise rounds, you would get a free. I guess a free half action would be the way to put it, because
Right.
you get a free standard action basically.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, Matt. Like you don't have sneak attack damage, but you would get a free. Basically, you could move or you could shoot anything like you would get a free one of those.
this is one of those, try to sneak. That didn't work.
I mean, you don't know what I rolled for their perceptions or stealths.
Yeah.
Also, I need both. Oh my god, both of y'all to roll. Fucking hell, perception for me. There you go. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Please don't die, Nicole.
I'm trying hard not to.
She's failing
Try harder.
horribly.
It wouldn't be so bad, but I'm still trying to get over what I had last week.
She gave it to me now. I am the one
Aw.
with the strep throat.
Eh. It was an accident.
So, okay. See, I'm trying to think. Let me go pee real quick and think about this because there's like 4 things that are about to happen, and I'm trying to think of how I want to word it. And I really got to pee.
All right. Smoke break then.
Yeah, just go ahead and take 5 real quick.
I'll be right back then.
Once everybody's back, I will have one more question. And it's probably asking the same thing over and over again in a different way, but I want to make sure I'm in the right.
Back.
Welcome back.
Here.
Nicole, she can hear me. She's doing something on the stove real quick. I don't know if any of you heard. I had one more question, and it's probably asking the same questions in different ways, but I want to make sure I'm in the right spot.
Okay.
So Terry and Smash Mouth are stealthing in the woods to the sides, but y'all are ahead of the wagon.
Yeah.
Not like how you were before, but you are in fact ahead. Like you're up ahead of where the wagon is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine both of us are.
Yeah.
And I'm just like wincing every time there's a clink and crack from the north side.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. It's fine.
Okay, so yeah, I mean it's gonna be something, all right.
Yeah.
Do some
Well,
maneuvering.
yeah, the golden rule of being a bard: if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, baffle them with bullshit.
Yeah, it's okay. Nicole, figure it out. Sage isn't very smart anyway, so. Uh, oh, as as Terry so dutifully noted there, yeah, there's a lot of noise coming from the top part of the road. Even Sage can hear it, and she knows what's going on.
You're welcome.
I need to look at your.
You're trying your best.
He was trying something. Would steal your page real quick.
Yeah, my leg was asleep. It's fine.
So as Smash Mouth lives up to at least the first half of his name and smashes his way through the woods. Like I said, this is where it got kind of weird because like there's about 14 different things going on. What'd you say, Nicole? Nicole needs a second. She can't hear anything. Something? I cannot hear you either, Nicole. Oh, okay. She's muted. Um, do it like this. Whoop.
Cool.
Let me smash.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
But yeah. Was that? Did I have your character weird or?
No. I was trying to click on my character and I made a little dot and now I'm trying to get rid of it and I can't. Whatever.
I got it.
Thank you.
And just so everybody looking at the map, the green is like basically the stuff for the circles are trees. Some of them are more ovals, but they're weird trees. Then the path. Everything around the trees is kind of open, but along the path it is more overgrown.
So it's like shrubbery.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say hedges, but those are too big.
Well, and to me, a hedge is a little more like trimmed. Like it's just the overgrown bullshit you get on the edge of a road in the
I
woods.
got you.
So crossing over that would be difficult terrain.
Okay.
Also, Sage and Kunga aren't up there yet. Y'all are still off screen. I just didn't have enough map because I always forget to do that. So Mr. Smashmouth up there, while stomping through the woods. It's not a. See, I'm trying to think. I know I keep saying that, but I'm trying to think what order I want to do this in. Okay, this is a bunch of shit that's happening at the same time, so don't react until I say I'm done. So while you're stomping through the woods up there, you go from not stealthy at all. There, I was gonna say you go from being stealthy, but you weren't. You pretty much wind up face to face with a goblin and his friends that happen to be over there. A quick look, you see the goblin that is pretty much staring you in the face. Another goblin and a you're hold on, fucking button that one. And a bugbear, and they are all looking at you very confused like.
So it's
That-
two goblins and the bugbear?
Two goblins and a bugbear is what
Okay.
Smash Mouth sees.
Okay.
You two technically don't see any of this yet.
Yeah.
I will say that you don't see any of thing ever.
Yeah.
I like how we always clarify.
Yes, I just have to make sure that people aren't trying to fucking cheat the system or something like that. Oh yeah, I totally saw him pocket that thing. You didn't see shit, jackass. You're blind.
I heard it. Echolocation. Okay.
Me making blind characters is just a reason why, like, I just do it so I don't have to pay as much attention.
Okay, so all that happens on the south part of the road. Terry, who did not decide he was going to take a stick and beat on every tree he came across.
Only certain trees.
You are still sneakily in the back, and with all the commotion going on across the road, which you do hear, so you can't see it
Right.
beyond, just you see a lot of movement stuff going over there. On your side of the road, you also run into much closer to you than on the other side. You also run into a bugbear and a couple of goblins. And the ones with the little dude with arrows in his back they're an archer. They have a bow. They have a little short bow instead of their sword.
Okay.
and that's
Gotcha.
for both of you.
Um,
Go ahead.
just to clarify, how easy / difficult is it to see not only like where I am in the wooded area, but also into the like the actual road from here?
Into the, I'm trying to think how to describe it. It's not like super hard just to see into the road.
Right.
Seeing across the road, because again, you're going through all that built up.
Yeah, I'd imagine like 2 layers is pretty difficult to.
Yeah, and especially with the distance too. That's
Yeah.
like it's the distance and the fact you're trying to look through that double layer.
Right. Just wanted to try to clarify. But like, is it not too difficult to I guess see clearly see that this goblin's an archer? And
You can see he's got his bow. Yeah, like the
okay,
I'm even though the tree and I was kind of sightlining things.
right.
I'm totally not saying there might be surprises, but
No,
sightlines.
yeah,
But yeah,
no,
you can see that. But you see he's holding a bow. Like he's definitely holding a bow in his hands.
gotcha. Just wanted to make sure I knew what I know.
Smash Mouth knows a lot. He's getting yelled at. He's about to get punched in the face.
Oh, no.
Then Sage and Kunga, y'all hear all of the commotion up north. You don't hear anything from the southern part, and the group you see down there, or that Terry sees down there, they're paying a lot more attention across the road, but they're not. They haven't jumped out and started sprinting across the road yet or anything like that.
How far away are we?
Y'all are pushing probably about 70, 80 feet.
Okay. I see nothing. I hear things. I see nothing.
Trying to think. Oh God, I gotta do it this way. This is the hardest way. Okay, they are. All of y'all make your roll initiative, and then I will sort things as needed.
I didn't select my character. All right.
I can throw the 20 in if you want me to.
It's up to you.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. You have to have your token selected when you click the button for it to
Yeah.
show up.
Yeah,
Is
we're
my
all
token
doing
on
that.
here?
Yeah, it's at the edge of the map, in the path on the left.
Click. So I had it on freaking.
Okay.
Oof.
Whack. Because I had it on measure, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, same.
I'm over here doing math, like how far?
Yeah, I had my character selected, and then I started measuring, and then clicked initiative. Yeah, I mean, that was my mistake. I'm fine with taking the 10 instead of the 20.
Just because literally half the group, well, 3/4 of the group had to do that, we'll just leave it. That.
I'm
I'm
the only
smart,
one in
okay.
the turn order that has a name.
No.
No, Smash Mouth has got
Oh, I wonder if
Think of-
it's just for your
your character.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I guess that's to let me hide names. Copy. Okay, that did not save.
Injury just lost power.
Yep. Okay, I have all of the numbers and stuff I need since we are down a person, and I actually made this for 4 people. I don't want to call it super early, but we'll call it here for tonight.
Okay.
because I don't
Yay.
want to throw y'all into something that could be a problem not having.
A squad.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, and I think it's better now anyway than it would be
Trying to
like
do
if,
a counter
yeah.
starting at 10, 30, 20.
Well, y'all probably could have chewed through this pretty quickly.
Well, I was just gonna say it's better that he lost power now than like later.
Halfway through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
then once we get into it and having the pause.
Mhm.
For my first turn, I continue doing nothing.
Well, like I said, when it comes to, when it comes to like how stuff's gonna go, I just have to put stuff in order. But
Yeah.
Terry gets he basically gets to act first. Then all of the initiatives, except for you two, the next round you two fall into the initiative order.
Well,
If there's something different, because I was just saying,
I would say it depends on what happens.
yeah.
I may be able to get there quickly, though. I don't want to put any thoughts in anyone's head.
What I might do instead is just put both of you flat at the bottom. So basically, you get a not surprise round. You get an anti-surprise round. That way, you can still move in round one.
We get a scared round.
Yeah, basically.
All right, that works for me.
Yep.
Dude, I am so fast though.
That's what
by
she
the
said.
way. Hell yeah. My move speed is 40. My run speed is 160. That's a lot.
Yeah, and see, I was actually just about to say something about that too. That's why I was, because again, you hear everything going on, and you're definitely
Yeah.
going to hear everything going on when shit goes kaboom.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I was getting at, is like, because I have the speed, I can run there
Yeah.
as, my turn to get shit set up at least.
Yeah, so what I'll probably do is let y'all have you come on board, and then you just get that single standard action like a surprise round would be.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's kind of what I wanted to happen. So.
That was fun though.
Sage got to be stupid.
You gave me permission to do all
Everybody
the
has
dumb things.
like
Mhm.
that's what I was saying. Like with anything going on, if y'all have an idea, if you have something you want to try, play your character. Like, I've got no problem. 90% of the stuff I do is going to be based off of what y'all decide to do.
Yeah, well, I've already got my next couple of turns planned out, so.
Getting hit in the face.
Damn, I'm gonna run and punch.
I fly by the seat of my pants, so I don't know what I'm gonna do until it happens.
Well, I'm going to assume you will be able to make it onto the field. That's what I was saying. Basically, y'all will get a free run action almost, and then you have a standard action to do other things. So you could either move again. You could try and throw something.
I would probably get off the wagon and like ready my.
Well, no,
weapon.
that's what I'm saying. Like
that.
you're going to show up. Everything kicks off. You know stuff's going on. I'm assuming neither of you are dumb enough to hear yelling and the sounds of combat and sit there with your thumbs up your butts for a minute.
No, she lives for the sounds of combat.
Goblins.
I'm good at this. I can help.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you basically get to show up at the. Like, I'm going to just hard drag your characters to the bottom of the initiative order. Injury gets his at the top. Everything else is going to fall out, and like I'm going to hit the. Yeah, like I'm going to hit that. Do this. Terry's going to go to the top. All of that stuff is going to happen. I got to add a couple more. You two get a free whatever action, and then I'm just going to reorder it, and it will just go the normal initiative. It sounds a lot more complicated than it is.
Okay,
Anyway,
Welcome
no.
back.
I believe you.
like I said, you're basically going to have a surprise round at the end of the round.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all it is for them because they're technically not here yet. So you'll get your surprise round. Everything else will happen. Normally, they'll be at the bottom. They'll get their surprise round at the end. And then round 2 will be just normal. Or I guess technically round 1 because the surprise round takes place before the regular round, but
Yeah, we
I am-
essentially don't. We essentially don't get a turn in round 1, but then we get a surprise round for turn 2, kind of.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Did you guys watch any of the Olympics?
I have not.
I have.
I have vaguely heard a little bit about it. I have not paid much attention.
Just like I'm sure it'll end up blah blah whatever. Like I see the 2 bugbears on the initiative and a goblin.
Gotta add the other ones, yeah. I don't know if it's Roll20 messing up or our internet's fritzing out. It doesn't want to save the initiatives I'm putting in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there will be 2 more there. I guess I could have right-clicked and hit add turn, but
Well,
yeah. So, like I said, you will get your surprise round first.
yeah. Like I'm gonna basically have a week to think about it, but my surprise round probably isn't going to involve attacking. But yeah,
That's because again, you're still completely hidden.
yeah.
They have not noticed you because of across the road.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes things don't go according to plan, but then you get the other plan, which is stab everything until it stops moving.
Well, I'm gonna since we've called it for the night and I am still in the middle of a storm, I'm going to go ahead and call it here myself. Just wanted to pop back in and try
Yeah,
to. Get
That's
as
all
much
good,
information
man.
as possible.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
Don't get electrocuted, please.
Okay.
Also,
Just
don't
for
get
you.
flooded if you can help it.
Yeah. I'm actually on top of a double slope hill, so
Oh, nice.
that's fine.
Okay,
But,
It's
good.
like me and Nicole. If you ever hear about flooding in North Carolina, me and Nicole are fine unless you hear about multiple towns completely underwater.
Unless it's like a 30-foot storm surge.
yeah.
You know.
And also, I'll say, considering we're literally in the middle of North
I
Carolina,
know, that's what I mean, like
Halfway
inland.
to the mountains.
aggressively inland.
It would have to basically be like a biblical flood for my house
Yeah, no.
to.
Hell yeah.
You would know if any of us are going underwater.
Yeah.
I was looking at flood maps where I'm trying to buy a house, just, to see, because it's near
Yeah.
a lake, and, global warming and shit. But all the houses there were built in, like, the early 1900s, so it was the first places developed, and they don't flood. Like, that's why they were developed first.